Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
Helgen. Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it? Trouble?
Sorry about that, folks. We're just fixing a few things up, and here we go.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Bah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon at least, well, then it'll be a different story.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. Name I'm sure you know well.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon? Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah, damn right.
Let's move out.
How can I assist?
No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what happened.
I don't know, guys. You see a dragon? I don't.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Where? There's no
God,
dragon.
What happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly!
Yeah.
I don't know. King, let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every
Where?
arrow count!
Oh, there he is. Oh, he spit me up and chewed me out. Well, that stunk. There's the first death in the saga. Wow. You see, I healed too, way before that. Just goes to show, sometimes even if you heal in the world of Skyrim, when they want you dead, you are dead. Let's try that again.
The road makes this one weary. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bone.
No signs of any dragon right now. Sure looks like it's been... I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
I was hoping to get a large drac. I can't believe none of them hit them.
We need to know what was dealing.
Whoa, where are you going?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Corky and Todd just got grabbed and tried to make a run for it.
God, what happened? Where? Quickly now.
Let's save us. If he comes again.
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
Tolo, save us! It's a dragon! Report to me, dragon!
You're outmatched.
Yeah, you ain't taking us down this time.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather
Shouting,
used to
huh?
tell stories about the Dragonborn.
You like this?
I'm on your side.
What manner of power is that?
Like old Tiber himself.
I've never heard of Tiber.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the dragon who could kill dragons and steal their power. There must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, And that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting. What you
Watch
just
what
did.
you're doing.
Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to...
I ain't done nothing.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had a good friend.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus.
That normally
Still
is
have a
this part.
city to defend.
I would have to figure out the fastest way to get to where we need to go. Since we need to get from where we are here all the way over here. And in this game, it is quite long of travel getting around to here at this low level. So we're gonna run around and do some things that'll make the journey just a wee bit easier.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
If you're wondering why I was walking here, this is why. Wahaha.
Lead the way.
Get her to follow you. Talk to
I've
her.
got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Have her carry things for you temporarily. Because that would be too heavy for yourself to carry at the moment. So we're gonna go give her. I'm gonna sell most of this. I'm gonna give her that. And that.
You still here? I'll head back home if you need me.
And then she will hang out here. Hold on to your wares. Nifty, right?
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. Even a dragon. Watch what you're doing.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. I'd even... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Foolish old. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Now at this point it's merely speculation on whether or not you can go 2 routes. One route is if you did what I did and you managed to loot enough stuff to sell like you watched me just do. I have now 1,500 gold, as you see down there in the bottom right corner. one route you could take is you could talk to the carriage rider here.
Need a ride?
And he could take you
Where do you want to go?
Any of the major holds. Now, the closest hold you'll actually get to is down here, which would be Riften or Windhelm. Now, you can make the trek through these regions here, which again could be pretty short if you think about it, but in my opinion, if you just buy the horse here at the stable, if you have enough gold already.
Got the fleetest steeds in all the... Suppose so. Got one all... You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
Buy yourself a horse. And we're literally just gonna follow the path. And the path will take us... If we were to run from here to here, it would take a little longer. But since we already have this destination, we'll fast travel. And then literally you can just track yourself from here, scale up through the mountain here, and swing around to here. And in my opinion, it's much shorter. Actually gonna switch it out there to Helgen. Is actually just a little bit closer than Riverwood. But you can take either or, they both lead into the same mountain pass.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Watch it!
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be. Climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Here. Take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done. 7,000 steps indeed. Next time, they need to build it closer to the ground.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Yeek! Go! Well done. Again. Yeek! Go! You learn quickly. Once more. Go! Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Wold.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? Rex! Wolf! Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you. Breath and focus.
Alright guys, and that's how you get to Higher Rothgard in less than, I'd say, a half hour. Pretty simple. Alright guys, we are going to wrap up the stream there for the day. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you come back for part 3 of the Skyrim saga, which we are going to do a 2, possibly 3 hour stream on part 3. We're going to dig in real deep, and I think we're going to try and see how far and close we can get to through the Alduin saga here. The main campaign for Skyrim. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope to see you again soon.